Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. You're getting some great trades in there and you're crushing those profits. So a while ago I did a poll on the channel asking people what prop fund they wanted me to do a challenge with next. And overriding there was a 60% people saying they wanted to go for my Forex funds. I've done a few videos on the process so far, but I'm now 1 month in, so I'll give my overall opinion, how it's been going, how I'm interacting with their customer support teams on anything I've had to ask questions, and some of the subtle nuances that are difference between trading with my Forex funds and trading with FTMO, for example. So 1 month in, I should have passed the first phase of the challenge and therefore getting 8% equity growth. Unfortunately, I didn't achieve that for whatever reason, but at the same time, I wasn't going to push it too much. And I've said many times before, anytime you're going into a particular challenge or a verification phase, make sure you do not break any of the rules and always get a free retake. And that was obviously my main objective going through the first month, because also it allows me to then test out their retake process. So a lot of people have been asking me recently how long it actually took to get my login details when I first signed up. Now I think that's because obviously a lot of people have flooded in over the past 2-3 weeks from funding talent. A lot of the funded traders there obviously lost their accounts when they moved over to their new model, and as such been looking for a much better prop firm. And obviously with my Forex funds being rated by a lot of people as being the best based on price and obviously hitting the objectives, a lot of people flooded over there. So there has been some significant delays in getting the account details. Now when I signed up, I got mine within 24 hours, which was great. So a few things I had to work out around how to getting login, etc. But apart from that, there was no major issues to me actually signing up with them. So I've had no problems with their broker, no problems with slippage or any commissions. They're all standard things that you expect to get with a broker. They weren't one I've heard of before or traded with, but there are so many brokers out there now, it's almost impossible to put across all of them. But as long as they actually give good execution times and there's no slippage, I'm happy to trade with them. So I think the question everyone always asks is, did you actually hit the 8% target in the first month? Now, I didn't, unfortunately. After about a week or so, I was actually about 2.5% up. Things were going well. I actually calculated what my daily percentage growth would have to be, or my profit objectives, and I was well within the capability of actually hitting that within the first month. But then for whatever reason, I hit a bit of a pad patch. I was focusing more on some other things at the time, and I got into sort of break-even drawdown. So again, my main focus at that point was get the account back into profit and stop trading for the month. So how easy is it to get a retake with these guys? So far it's been quite straightforward. With FTMO, it's automatic. Literally, they do the analysis when the account has finished the period, and you'll get an email saying that they've evaluated it, you didn't pass, but you didn't break the rules, and you get a new logon detail on your client area. With my Forex funds, what you have to do is get through the month period, email their support team saying that you want to request a new account. They then pass that on to their accounts team, and then within 24 to 48 hours, you get your account details through. So we can say it's pretty much a 2 or 3 day process when you actually request the new account details. Ideally, it'd be nice if it was fully automated, but that's how they work, and that's how we just stick within the rules for now. So one of the big differences between my Forex funds that I found and trading with other prop firms is how they calculate the daily drawdown. Now, when it's a 5% drawdown, which is great, but how it's calculated is slightly different. So they actually take that from the equity or balance, whatever is highest at the point where they roll over their day. Now, let's take, for example, you're into a long swing trade and you're running it for a while and you are $2,000 or $3,000 up, so let's say 2 or 3%. Now, that is actually your starting point. Although you might have a stop loss at break even, that doesn't take into account. So if that trade was to reverse on you that day and actually stop you out for 0, and therefore you then had a couple of other losing trades, you'd actually be in violation of the rules. Whereas if you look at other ways, they start on the actual balance of the day, not the equity. It's definitely a point worth noting and really being on top of that one. Now, not a lot of traders are actually closing their trades at the end of each day. So if they're on a profit, just close them out so that equity is no longer higher than their balance, and just managing that trade throughout the actual life of it. Now, in the dashboard, you do actually have the metrics to show you what your available drawdown is that day. Now, it's not as easy to understand as some of the other prop firms. So again, make a mental note on your trading journal if you're able to, or just write on a piece of paper saying this was my equity and that's my drawdown point where I can't break any more than that. And if you do get into some losing trades that day, again, make a mental note, write on a piece of paper, big bold letters or numbers, for example, saying this is my figure where I can't break, otherwise I'm going to be in violation of the rules. So overall, I've had absolutely no problems whatsoever with my Forex funds. I think once I got over their delay problems with the influx of all the new trades coming through, that's now resolved, and I would recommend this to anybody going through. But as always, read the rules, read the terms and conditions, know exactly what you're doing and getting in for, because it's very easy to make some slip ups. And I can't wait to get my new logon details and really attack the phase 1 8% target next month and really push hard to get into that next phase so I can get funded with this prop firm as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, comment down below what your thoughts are on my Forex funds or what other prop firms you're using. Give the video a nice big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel. See you all again soon. Cheers.